Welcome back to Scaly Wings, ladies and gentlemen. It's once more your man Bob Doc Wildcard. Welcoming you back. Apparently, despite what seemed to be happening last time, I'm not going back home yet. I'm still going to be here, at least until the portal is fixed, because it's been sabotaged apparently. We are back at the ministry before long. Emma and Bryce were still outside as Remy approached the two of them. In the case files, Emma. Why, thank you. Bob and an officer? What is this about, Emma? That is what I would like to know. Please, officer, enlighten me. Why hasn't my order been carried out? The portal is broken. It's broken? It's broken? Yeah, it looks like someone tampered with it and stole parts. I couldn't even get the interface turned on. Check it out once I'm done here. I suppose Bob will stay with us for a little longer after all. Seeing how this is an emergency situation, I'll make this short. Chief, has resolved your carelessness. Jeez. Regarding Maverick and Reza, you were temporarily removed from any duties related to the humans. Given these dangerous times, you will instead serve as my personal escort until further notice. Considering the circumstances, you will be allowed to coordinate the investigation of the portal, but after that, you are immediately returned to start your new task. Understood? Understood. All of you are dismissed. Then she turned to leave. Remy trailed after her. Alright, so this is the portal. I encourage you, Bob. Of course. Corner, the spy see paper on the ground. Hey, what's this? I would probably drop one of the case files. Either her or her assistant. Better bring it to her. Sebastian and I should carry it to the portal. We'll ask afterwards, okay? So picked up the CD and started reading. It was about what happened when I reset the portal. Of course, it didn't say anything I didn't already know. What is this? I thought that's like only in Britain. As I walked up the stairs, I wondered if it was okay for any authorized person to enter the building. All I knew about the place was Emma worked there. Didn't have an important document which I was going to miss, so I walked inside only to be greeted by an empty lobby. Luckily, there was some sounds directing me to Emma's office. It didn't take long. I heard voices when I approached the door. By the way, what happened to the scroll you brought me this morning? Last time I saw it, did not have that too. I dropped it. Tell me something new for once. Okay, someone else dropped it. Am I supposed to believe that? Remember, you're aware of how this cost? Repairing and replacing artifacts is not cheap. I'm afraid we'll have to deduct this from your wage again. I see. You're not doing this on purpose, are you? Of course not. You've been working for me for a long time now. I expect you to learn at least at some point you will pay your very decision to do so. Please, come in. I opened the door only long enough to send over the sheet of paper. I think I dropped this outside. After I closed the door and started to walk away, I heard the voices resume. This is one of the case files you requested. You must have dropped it. And why is it left outside? As my assistant, you should pay more attention. If this got in the wrong hands, someone could get in trouble. I made my way back to the pool and arrived shortly after President's passing. Oh, I can confirm it's not so on. I told you that already. Just wanted to be sure. You really think that would still work with the junk food down there? Yeah, I'm not necessary. I don't know how that portal works. Just give it another try. Indeed, everything's always worth a shot. There you are, Bob. What do you make of this? I'm afraid I don't know any more than you do. I'm not an engineer either. In that case, we should start thinking about the who and when. There are patrols assigned to the portal surrounding the area day and night. Someone tampered with the portal. They must have seen something. Today's patrol didn't notice anything unusual though. I guess she just missed the part about the portal being vandalized. We usually overlook. It's a small part of the scene. It's not like she was always expected to pick up a square inch of it, but usually life around the area. What about night patrol then? When I went over this reports this morning, I noticed the night patrol hadn't seen yet. It was patrolling last night. Let me think for a minute. Schedule always goes in a certain order, so last night would have been. Damn. Yeah, what is it? What is it? Oh. Night patrol for last night would have been Maverick. Got wrapped up in all this recent chaos and tried to find a replacement for him when he went on sick leave. Maybe Emery was right to take me off the case. So there was no night guard here after all? That's right. Whoever it was had an easy time doing whatever they wanted. Could it have been Maverick? If he knew no one was going to be here, he could have used that knowledge to his advantage. He could have known that I'd forget to find a replacement though. I don't usually slip up like this. What about Reza? How did he tonight? He'd been cutting off his own way out. Now we'd be doing something smart. If he has the portal, his part needs to get to the portal, and he's sure who gets to use it. He's cutting off our ability to communicate with mankind. We wouldn't be able to perform the Freezen's actions. Maybe we should have kept the investigation secret for this long. If the theory is true, that would be proof that Freezen's actions are his own, not humanity's. Yeah, I already trust you on that. What's the sense of creating humanity plus lying? No way. Things are too dire for the human space such an extraordinary use, especially for that. I'm sure that wouldn't be the only reason they benefit though. There must be something else we're not aware of. Maybe we're looking at this from the wrong angle. No one else was here to guard the portal. Anyone could have broken it. It doesn't necessarily have to have anything to do with Reza or Maverick. But they still have the greatest motives. Sure, but they're definitely not the only ones out one. They could be private groups who are interested in technology of which the ignitions is a human artifact. So that puts us exactly nowhere. At least as far as speculation is concerned. It's about time forensics to show up anyway. So if they can pull some clues from all this. Sebastian, can you take it from here? You've been just as dedicated to this case as I have. Since I'll have to be at the minister's side for a while, I'd like you to take charge of the investigation now. Thanks, Chief. I won't let you down. What's up with that anyway? Being appointed as Emery's bodyguard's punishment seems strange to me. Are you kidding? I could have lost my job. This is way out of her outcome. Honestly, she probably did for her own sake more than anything else. But I'm not complaining. That's all. I'm going to head back to the ministry, so I can keep her waiting. So what's that make you now? Temporary chief? Well, a case leader. By the way, you don't need to stick around while the forensics did his job. Thanks for the help. I assume you can let everybody back to your apartment? Yeah, of course. Alright, I'll see you later then. See ya. I considered spending my free time around the town, but decided it would be best to keep myself out of the spotlight. To cook myself a rudimentary meal, I considered picking up another book when the doorbell rang. Hey Bob. Hey Sebastian, do you need how help again? We're just a small town police department with price roofs. The case our resources are thinner than ever. I understand, so what do you have for me? First up is the primary witness in the latest murder. Damien, the victim's assistant, he was the one who found her body. A few things have changed this morning as we've gotten some additional information from forensic that warrants further questioning. I know you knew the victim personally, so you don't have to do this if you want to. I'll leave the choice to you. You can find your assistant at the production facility. You seemed interested in that underground building found near the portal. I realized you might actually be able to help us with that. Since it's suspected to be of your origin, your opinion will be greatly appreciated. Guess that's that. Archaeologist as far as me. Maybe human mass consultant would be more appropriate. Do you really think it's okay for me to preempt your princess discoveries? Oh, you wouldn't actually go there in person. I just want you to take a look at the collected information in the archives and give us your opinion. Besides, no one is allowed to visit at the moment. The building is old and unstable and there's danger of collapsing or flooding. Obviously, we don't need why anything else is happening. Flooding? Yes, the whole building is underground. We've determined that there's a large pocket of water surrounding it. Any kind of disturbance could endanger everything and everyone inside. I see. We also located another witness for the latest murder. The store clerk reported hearing something, so it's probably worth asking a few questions. Got it. Read all the details. Visit me in the department once you're done. Sure thing. It's interesting that they still relied on me for all the investigations, even after they tried to send me back to my world. I didn't expect them to help me. Will help me help police matters after everything that happened. Yeah, the possibility of sending me back was eliminated. The advantages we having on their side apparently outweigh the risks. But I had to wonder who would have to be more careful from now on. Ha! Okay, so I don't get to do all three. Huh. Hey, Bob. Lauren, right? Yep. Did you get a chance to think about what I told you last time? Don't worry, I didn't lose the number. They keep me pretty busy, so I don't really have much free time. Well, if anything changes, give me a call. I will. I gotta go now, so take care. You too. This should be the right place. Can I help you? Hello, you are his assistant, right? Assistant? You must be joking. First off, I was never anyone's assistant. Second, no. Jeez. But you are Damien, aren't you? Yes, where I come from, people usually introduce themselves before they start asking questions, though. You don't know who I am? Of course I know who you are, but that doesn't mean you need to learn some matters. Sorry, jeez. Anyway, what do you want? Can I ask you a few questions? What about? I guess murder. I never used to go around asking questions like that. I'm working with the police on this matter. And I'm supposed to believe that. For all I know, you could be with the murderer and just here to find out something good implicate, you know. Well, according to my information, you didn't particularly like the victim. Now, not only are you the last person alive, but you were also one who found her. So you can imagine this warrants some questions. You know what? I don't have to listen to this. I don't know who you think you are watching if I work in racing and blocking questions, but if you really are with the police, let them know I won't say one word on that without a lawyer. I suppose that's kind of a fair point. I wonder if Damien was suspicious in general, if the rumors surrounding Reza were affecting his perception of me. Before this, everyone I talked to during my investigation had been very cooperative. Don't go to the portal was all it said. I considered the possibility of a hidden message, but that was unlikely. The statement was blunt and quickly scrawled. Someone clearly didn't want me to go to the portal, but why would I go there in the first place? As it was out of order now, such an action would serve no purpose. I looked around. I looked outside the window as the portal's faint silhouette in the distance. The paper rustled between my fingers as I fidgeted with it, wondering about the message's significance. Gunfire. I think fast. Guns starts to involve. It sure of involvement. He was the portal. Question was why? Was this to attempt to flee back to the human world? He would receive a rather unpleasant surprise when we would try to use the portal. Maybe Sebastian's theory was correct, and reason had the part needed to repair the portal, in which case he was getting himself themselves for another question. Was someone trying to stop him? Police patrol may have taken by surprise. There could be another murder in progress. But all of his murders were committed with a sharp weapon before now, not a gun. He didn't want to be heard. Besides, it was only evening. The crowd, this town was still bustling. If Freeze wanted to stay hidden, there was a poor job at it. Of course, there was also the possibility he wanted to be here, but who he would want to attract? Police? Maverick could easily be trapped for those hunting him. That technically included me, although I wasn't sure if any of my involvement knew my relevant education. There was also a very real possibility that he knew my apartment was close enough to the portal here again, so it could be a signal for me. Go, this world's mine. In my hands when unspeakable. Don't go to the portal. What's that do? Damn. So many decisions in this game. I dig that. But, yeah. I was hoping I could do all of those other things as well. Ultimately, I trust the mysterious message. Remy's list of phone numbers given to me when he brought me to this apartment in the first place proved a valuable tool. Without the emergency line was able to calm voice asking me about my emergency. The gravity of the situation was understood, and I was advised to stay inside until further notice. The team was expected to deal with the situation while I waited. From my window, I tried to catch a glimpse of what was going on at the portal, but I couldn't see much. The dark of night was fast approaching. Whoops. About an hour later, I was informed that the team had searched the perimeter, though no trace of Freeze was found. I was given the go-ahead to continue my investigation, but I was free to stay where I was until if I felt safe. Interesting, because I do get to do all of these apparently. Hopefully, I was on my way to the police station when a voice called out to me. Hey you! Talk to you, human. Who? Who's this? Can I help you? I certainly hope so. I'm in a conundrum right here. My card seems to be stuck. I can see that. I'm Katsuharu, by the way, local ice cream vendor. About not, you've probably heard me by now. Of course. In any case, think you could spare some time for me to help out? It might take a while though, so I hope you're not in a rush. Jeez. I'd like to be able to help. I'm not sure if I'll be able to and still be able to get to the archives as well. Thank you. Now I already tried pulling it out, but I think the axle is going to break if I do that again. It wasn't really the best condition to begin with, honestly, and I heard a crack when I tried to pull it out earlier. So what do you want me to do? The cart's pretty heavy, so I'll be the one lifting and holding the wheels today so the axle doesn't break. Once I give you the sign, you stop pulling, and hopefully that'll do the trick. Alright. Here, grab the hands away from my signal. By the time I had gotten the position, Castle Horror was already on the other side of the cart, getting dirty as they slowly lifted the affected corner of the cart out of the muddy hole. Is that your sign? Start still pulling now? Do it! Do it now! Start. Oh, come on, man. You're a baby son! Man up! What are you waiting for? Do it already! Pulled hard. Yes, do it! Okay, good. Slowly the cart started moving, and after a few seconds it was free from the perilous clutch of the muddy hole. With a dull thud, the dragon set the cart down again before it flopped on the ground, exhausted. Hey, we did it! Yeah, good job. Do you want me to call some help? No, just need some rest. Maybe some ice cream. Yes, I'll have some ice cream and I'll be back in no time. That must be some pretty good ice cream, I know, right? Reminds me of an ice cream in Undertale. I'll put the link to the Undertale in the description because it was an ice cream treat that apparently could restore health. Oh, you have no idea. You must have already heard people talking about my wonderful, unique ice cream experience. Actually, not really. Oh, wait, my manners. I haven't been proud to thank you yet. It's no problem. No, I insist. I won't be indebted to you for helping me. What are you planning? You'll hereby enjoy this flat beef ice cream. As you ambassador, you owe it to yourself and humanity to try it. Maybe I do. Well, I must get going for now. Here's my number. Okay, use that ice cream some other time. Thanks. Altruist achievement unlocked. Cool. Nice. Oh, jeez. Okay. Alright, let's see how fast we'll start to do this. There you are, Bob. Seems you've taken liking to Bryce too. Maybe I could get used to this. Don't tell Bryce though. By the way, good job calling me to the police when you heard Visa. It's too bad you got away again. Maybe a witness will come forward and we'll find out what happened. Now let's take a look what you got for me. This isn't much information to go on, but who knows it will come in handy. I do what I can. I know, and your help's greatly appreciated. Believe me, especially since Mr. Soren's death right now. That'll be all for today. I'll contact you if you need anything. Of course. See you next time. See you. Okay, do I get to do that other thing as well? Aw, man. Alright, let's just see how long I'm recording for. Okay, yeah, that would be pretty cool too, but yeah, let's see what this does. There you are. I think this music is kind of peaceful and happy sounding. There you are. I wasn't sure if I was going to find you from the scripts you gave me. Well, this court is where I do business. You could have asked anyone, they would have told you where to find me. I see. Now, what would you like for your ice cream? Well, what can you do? What do you have to offer? What do I have to offer? As for my name, Jeff, I have ice cream, gelato, frozen yogurt. Why is it spelled yogurt here? Is this like written by Brits or something? I've never understood why they spell it like that. There's not supposed to be the hotel being military for next to the civilian H. Frozen custard, soft serve, sorbets, sandwiches, popsicles, melon. What's melon? Sherbet, cold taffy, snow cones, and halo. What's that? Alright. Besides, I could offer you waffles, sticks, pretzels, cup, wafer cones, cake cones, sugar cones, chocolate colored cones, double cones, and vanilla cones. There's a lot of variety out there. And I haven't started about the toppings. Now you know why I have to keep dragging this big cart everywhere. Excuse me? I'm sorry, but we're closed. We don't look closed, but we are. I really want to buy an ice cream though. Please, it's pretty hard and I'll pay you twice as much. Sorry, we are closed. You at least tell me when your guard be open when I feel like it. Now off you go. But that's how we have to call dismissively. Off you go. Jeez, whatever. Just go into the jumper door lake or something. Why did you come here when you were closed? This is just my spot. It has been for a long time. I've opened for those pesky customers late, but right now I've guests to entertain. I see. How long have you been doing this? Been in this business for over about 40 years now. Oh wow. You see, I'm this time's only ice cream vendor. So you could just go to the store and buy a pre-made ice cream nowadays, but that's not the same. My customers know that. They love my ice cream. Of course, I don't just sell it. I also do ice cream parties and catering. Ice cream parties? Only for very special occasions. Sounds like I really like your ice cream then. Oh yes, business was wonderful for decades. Lately though, everything just seems to be going down. How's that? Every day less customers find their way to me. If I don't sell everything, things start to spoil and I have to throw them away. I never had to do that before. If it keeps going like this for much longer, I might have to face the reality of bankruptcy. I was planning to retire in a few years, but I can't, not like this. It wouldn't be nearly as bad if I hadn't also lost my savings recently. Oh no, what happened? Well, I happen to play an avid player of a game called Mahjong, and it just happens that some people play for money too. I didn't know you could do that as a gambling thing. Interesting. You also your life seems by gambling? That's the funny thing about gambling. Sometimes you win, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you win big, and sometimes you lose all your savings. That's just how it goes. I see. How did you decide to become an ice cream vendor anyway? I have quite a history of humans, so I hope you're prepared. Well, man, I'm going to invest there, so if you haven't started, tell us, and as you wish. Reminds me of The Princess Bride, which despite the girly sounding title, is actually not a chick flick. It's actually a very funny movie, and that was like the starring character catchphrase to the princess was "as you wish." Just want to see how long I've been recording. Yeah, I'm actually going to save next for this story for next time because I don't want to make this too long. So if you did what I'm doing, please consider subscribing and I'll sub back. Fairly well.